So we came back off on holiday on the Friday, and Mum's operation was due for the Monday. And I think come the end of the week, it really hit Mum, as it did us all, because we knew it was time to get the cancer out. And Mum, being Mum, you know, as we all were, was so worried about the anaesthetic. And yeah, that was the first time, I think, since like being told that I actually saw my mum cry. Yeah, so you know, it hit Mum on that Friday. She, you know, kept herself to herself on the Saturday. The Sunday we all went round for a roast as a family, like everybody, and yeah, you know, Monday came, and Mum had to be at the hospital for about 7 in the morning, and my dad went with her. She didn't want any of us to go with her, and she just wanted my dad. And my dad was with her until she went into surgery, and then we all went and joined my dad at the hospital, and we went and had some lunch and just waited for the nurses to ring to say that Mum had come out of theatre. And I think it was about 2 o'clock, Mum come out of theatre, and the nurses rang to say that she was in recovery, and you know, we can go and see her in a bit. And the operation went fine, and yeah, you know, we waited for her to come out of recovery, and the next minute Mum was walking out of the ward, and yeah, she was coming home. You know, she just had surgery, and within 2 hours she was out and ready in the car to go home. So she came home, and we settled her. We all settled her in at home, and yeah, Mum just slept the rest of the day, and yeah. So the Tuesday, Mum was absolutely fine. She was still quite numb from where they injected her. They took the cancer out as much as they could. Well, they've got it all, and I think they took a bit more out just to be on the safe side. And they also had taken some lymph nodes out from underneath her right armpit area. She'd had a cut on the side and one on the front where the cancer was. Yeah, she just kept herself you know, calm, and she wasn't allowed to do anything. So, you know, light duty she was on, and yeah, I think it was about the Thursday, Mum started getting in quite a lot of pain. She couldn't take herself to bed, because she couldn't lie down. She was in so much pain, and so she kept up with the painkillers that the hospital gave her, and that wasn't really helping. She went to the out of hours doctors, and they said it was infected. It didn't look infected, which is why she didn't go sooner. It was the tissue up inside that had collected a bit of fluid and got infected, so she got put on antibiotics. The next few days, she was still really sore. She couldn't go to bed because she couldn't lie down. And you know, since having the operation out, you know, it's been up and down. We're still waiting on the results coming through to see if the lymph nodes were infected and if they managed to get all the cancer out. And the consultant and the surgeon, which was Mum's doctor, Dr. Jenkins, she was pretty sure that she'd got everything out and more, just to be on the safe side. So we are still waiting on them results coming through. Mum will need to have radiotherapy no matter what, and the surgeon is pretty convinced she'll need some chemo as well. Because it's stage 3, she will need quite a few radiotherapies. in order to make sure the tissue around the area is dead, and just to make make sure it doesn't spread anywhere else. At the moment it hasn't spread anywhere else, which we're so thankful for. So I'll show you on myself a little bit where mum's cuts are and where the cancer was. So I'll show you here. So mum's cancer was about here, about there, and the surgeon managed to cut mum about here and go up and take the cancer from there, and she's got 2 small cuts there, which is where they took the lymph nodes from. And the breast cancer, like I said, was from the top, but they managed to make the incision on her bra line, so you couldn't see it when she had like a low cut top on. The scar's going to be there no matter what. So I will insert a picture of mum's scar, so if you are a bit queasy, or you are quite you don't like things, then just skip it maybe a couple seconds. So so sorry this is quite a depressing video. I just wanted to really come on and share my mum's story with you a bit, and maybe in like a year's time we can look back and go over this, and and then hopefully mum will be all better and cured, and hopefully she'd have beaten cancer's ass good and proper and it's all gone. So like I said, we are still waiting on treatment dates and stuff like that. And yeah, mum's still being a tough cookie. She's still doing too much. But people who know my mum knows my mum cannot sit still. She needs to be up and moving. And yeah, like I said, we've all come down with this nasty flu, so that doesn't help mum a bit. Like, she's coughing quite a lot, which hurts the chest area. So we're all just trying to recuperate and get better from all our colds. And I maybe do an update with mum when she's feeling a bit better, and she can come on and talk to you herself. I do want to say, please make sure you check yourself regularly. If you're unsure on what to feel for, what to look for, then just go along and see your doctor and just get checked. Don't leave it if you think there's something there or you don't know. Just go and see your doctor. It's 10 minutes of your time and their time, and my mum's gonna be fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and hopefully in my next video I have some better news. And I will update you guys as we go through with mum's treatments and stuff. And like I said, sorry it's quite a depressing one, but I just wanted to come on and speak to you guys. So I'm gonna go and end it, and I will see you in my next video. If you could leave a comment of love and well wishes to my mum, I'm sure she'll love to see all that. So thank you, and see you next time. Bye.